Welcome to the Art of Easy Sculpting. My name is Jan Kruiger. Today we're going to make a very easy heart form. First of all, once we have drawn a heart on the block, we can take any saw we wish. As you see, this lovely form cuts out very easy with this type of saw. I'm staying away a little bit from the line here, so I can carve later on with my rasp to that line. See, I do it very roughly. I'll just take a regular kitchen knife and I'll just start cutting away. Just roughing out. Don't forget the other side. This, of course, is a very thin block. And with a thin block, we're still trying to make it the 3D form. Simple enough, it feels like a potato carving. I'll just show you very slightly how we can take out the middle of the heart with this V-type gouge or lino cutter, just to show you how fast and easy it is with your lino cutter or your carving knife. Then we take out the middle part. We could do that with any tool, but I choose to use a tool they used to work with it in plaster walls. It's called a drill rasp. But again, you can use also your kitchen knife. Of course, a lot of people don't have those fancy tools at home, but I'm sure everybody has a cutting saw or a kitchen knife. I'm showing you very quickly that we also can use a loop tool. You're already going very fast from the second dimension to the third dimension, and you see how easy it goes and how fast. Now, as you see, I have a tray underneath here, and with a soft brush, you just put your leftovers all together and throw it in a dustpan. I'm gonna get you some big rasps here. The most important thing is when you work with sculpture block, don't have any fear. Have your tool dance over the material, and it gives you the freedom to shape. Once in a while, just use a soft brush to take off the additional dust particles to see, hey, where I am. You see, we're now only 1 or 2 minutes busy, and one side is almost already formed. Let me take out the inside a little bit more. Now, of course, we have all kinds of rasps. I usually hold the form in my hand like that, turn it around, play around with it. And you don't have to stay at one point. You just twist it around a little bit. And if I decide to use a little bit more with one particular tool, I just use that. Yeah, I suggest everyone to try out those tools you have at home. Maybe Granddad still has some wood carving tools, or maybe even an old marble rasp. I love marble rasps. They can be used for any type. And actually, the quality of your tool also gives the quality of your desired shape. However, you can use any tool you wish. This you cannot do with styrofoam or blue foam or any other types of foams. It's impossible to use a kitchen knife or even a gouge in styrofoam. People say, oh, it's like styrofoam. It's completely different. It's 100 times harder, but still you can make very, very refined forms. It's important that we make a strong line so the heart shape becomes very definite. So, now I'm going to check out with my sandpaper already at what stage I am. When we use sandpaper, we start with a grit 80. Grit 80 still allows you to shape sculpture block to some extent. I usually just double fold a piece of sandpaper and I push it and draw it around the form, play with it. You see, I still can make a shape with it. I make a sharp edge here. Well, you see what I'm drawing actually, the sandpaper like that. That you get a nice smooth plane. Same here. We can of course make as refined as we want, but for the first experience, to make an open heart, you get actually all the basics you need, all the techniques for sculpture block, which is necessary to develop larger forms in a later stadium. So you see, we started out with a block 2.5 centimeters wide. We created in no time a heart form, very refined, carving and sanding. We have 6 in a pack from Sculpture Block, so you can make 6 hearts if you wish. And you see, it's that easy. Just try it out. The art of easy sculpting.